Link engaged.
Visit us at TeamSpeak.com.
Okay, so here we go. We're in game number 3 of Shakura's, or now on Shakura's Plateau. We've got Goody spawning in purple in the bottom right. It looks a little darker on the darker tile set of Shakura's Plateau. And in the top left, we have his opponent, NEXHack, who has been equal to the task. He's been a finalist for 3 in a row now, trying to take his first TL Open. I believe he's been shut down by Huangqin twice. And now Huangqin is not in the picture. Only Goody stands in his way. Can he take it down? And this would be 3 in a row for Koreans as they've started to spread. As TLO alluded to, they are like a neural net processor, learning computers, learning about our tournaments, assimilating them, if you will.
Yeah,
and
it's scary.
Oh, go ahead. It's scary.
It is scary. All I can say. We have to adapt ourselves. I really want Koreans to stay in European and American tournaments. Because I think it's a huge chance for us. We're gonna get beaten over and over again until we learn to be as good.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Competition just raises the level of the level of the scene for everyone. Either that or they just stop playing. So either way,
that is quite unlikely. Or we just make tournaments and say Koreans cannot play. That's
yeah, but do you really want to do that?
No, I don't.
It's like no girls allowed sign outside the treehouse.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Looks like whoa, gasless for NEXHack. Whoa! Do you see what I see?
I believe so.
You say it first.
That is intriguing. Once again, what we've seen from MC so many times, if a series is only one game from finishing, just it. So two barracks built against. Oh my god, Goody's for going for the Reaper again. I don't know if that's good or bad. Probably pretty bad because there's gonna be so many Marines out. Yeah, me too. Oh, he's getting a Marauder. That is. Yeah, I think.
He's got it rallied. That could be okay. It's a little bit more beefy. He's not attacking. Hack is not attacking with his Marines yet. Just making Marines out of both barracks. Now he's starting to reinforce.
Now Goody sees 2 SCVs, so that's kinda a hint.
But he's continuing to move out with the Marauder. Hack is gonna run around and control the watchtower. So this Marauder should be able to take out these 2 Marines.
Yeah, it's actually good for him to meet them on the field. But those Marines can just go behind the bushes and be safe, but he decides to be aggressive, goes for it.
Now getting flanked by a 3rd Marine. Goody is trying to dance back and forth. This Marauder gonna be taken out, oh my god, and even being flanked by more Marines. Goody needs to start a bunker.
He does have a Reaper.
He's got a Reaper. That'll be good.
I feel like if he pulls a lot of SCVs, he can defend, but it's a
is
very
pulling
dangerous
SCVs,
position.
nice.
Yeah. He has
6 Marines moving forward. Trying to charge up the ramp. Here we go. Goody bringing SCVs. The Reaper trying to hold this off, and looks like Hack is going to be repelled thus far. Reaper has to be danced back and forth. Doing a lot of damage as the Reaper. Bunker is going to complete very shortly.
Pretty good and solid defense by Goody. However, he lost 4 SCVs in the process. And Hack used the momentum to put down a command center at his natural.
And that's what's scary.
That is what is scary. But Hack does have to be a little bit scared of a push now. Oh my god, Goody is switching his... No, he's going for starport. Going for an extremely quick Banshee. Which could work very nicely as Hack just finished his gas now that the starport is already up and running. And Goody will even have enough gas to immediately get cloaked when that starport finishes. So Hack kinda has to know what's going on, but he doesn't. So I don't know if you have an engineering bay in time to deal with it.
Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit transparent. Goody has really only 3 options. He can try to counterattack on the... Oh my god, the scan goes off.
Okay,
right.
so much for that.
Yeah. So if it wasn't transparent now, it absolutely is. And the starport, he's going to be getting cloaked first, so And there goes the Banshee. Hellion's coming out now for Goody. Goody has no intention of expanding until these Banshees are out.
I feel like it's a wrong decision to go for the Banshee with Cloak.
But it's a difficult position. You've invested so much into that tech to just not use it and expand.
Yeah, but the thing is, getting a Banshee is threatening enough already. He has to get turrets, and you can do damage on some SCVs while there's a turret because you won't have a drill and 2 turrets per economy line. But the range of the vision for the cloak, like for the detection, is big enough to just cover almost your entire base. So a Viking is gonna shut on cloak anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it depends how good he wants to use this Banshee. If he's got it and he's going absolutely for SCVs, then Cloak obviously not really a necessity. If he uses it to control space in the middle of the map, then I actually like Cloak in that situation.
Yeah, true. I just like to get it after Command Center so you can try to catch up with economy a little bit quicker.
It's not as much of a rush. Absolutely. Goody quite behind here in the economy. He's only behind a little bit in the harvesters, but he doesn't have the benefit of the second mineralize. And here comes his Banshee. Gonna sweep around, getting hit by a turret. And the Marines are probably gonna be able to clean this up. He does have Cloak. Is there a scan available? Yes, 2 scans available.
I don't think he's gonna scan without a Viking though. That would be a waste. Oh. Never mind.
When you're that balling, you can scan before the Viking. So Hack's got to feel comfortable now. I mean, the first Banshee was shut down fairly effortlessly. It only cost him a scan and maybe a few Marines and an SCV. Second Banshee going to come in and go to work on the Marines. He's got to be very careful not to lose this Banshee.
Yeah, should try to kite a little bit to the right while taking down that reactor. Working on the bunker, but that's probably a bit of a mistake just there. SCV trying to get a turret up. Oh, scan goes down. Should be able to get away there. Yeah. Turret should be in place until that scan depletes, so Banshee Harass is completely shut down.
And there's still 2 more scans in the natural for NEXHack.
Yeah, just playing it very safe. He should probably start throwing down mules by now, because he does have a turret, like 4 turrets, 5 turrets, complete coverage of everything. So no need to keep scans unless he wants to be aggressive and push out with his zero.
Yeah, I've got to agree. We've got the Banshee moving in yet again. Gonna fly into the turret. Oh, just barely gets away. Would be prudent to drop a scan, and he does.
The mules. Oh no, he has a scan in the main. Just drop mules, but loses the Banshee. We are saying Goody in a really awkward position, only having 1 tank and a Hellion and a couple of Marines. Still got a Banshee as map control, but I don't know, man. Hack's army is gonna be pretty scary in some minutes.
Yeah, I think this is a really awkward situation, especially because Hack now controls the bottom watchtower. He can pretty much take the northern watchtower whenever he wants. And then as Goody, what do? Do you expand again? Do you play defensive? Do you try to do a timing attack? Very uncomfortable to be behind by 10 supply in the mid game.
What I like to do in Shakur is just try to get a 3rd base up that's having less units, and then kind of falling myself down with turrets. Because if you play metal, there's not much you can do to come back into a game, except just hoping to reach 200 supply.
Right.
Or catching up in the base, because seriously, you're not gonna harass on Shakuras while there's ramp and only 1 way to go with your Hellion 3.
We've got Hack taking a strong position in the middle of the map. He's got 3 siege tanks moving forward. He's got those spotter Vikings. There's a Thor out. And look at this. He's actually getting aggressive. Stimming and pushing forward. Goody pulls everything. There is a Thor to try to deal with these units. Siege tanks in the back, taking everything down that moves too close to them. And this is a dangerous situation for Goody. Feels like he needs to break this immediately. Sacrificing so many SCVs. He's down by 20 harvesters now. He will break free. But at what cost, TLO?
Too much of a coast, I am afraid. Hack even having a sensor tower in his main now, so he'll be safe, and you're against any drops coming from there, meaning he can just siege up at natural, knowing he'll be safe.
Yes, so difficult here for Goody. He's establishing himself on the middle of the map. He's just so poor right now. If you look at the harvesters, he's down by about 22 harvesters. And this is the time where you feel like you're not sure, is your opponent going to attack or is he taking a third base? Yes, GoOdy has this Hellion at the third base, but Hack could be building the command center elsewhere, as he is. So it's just an awkward feeling. Do I take my own third base? Do I need to start making a lot of units to defend an impending attack? Do I focus back on my economy? You know, do I need to start working on upgrades?
Yeah.
So much freedom for Hack.
However, do you see what I see? Production
Maybe.
tab.
Yeah, I see that.
What do we have there?
That's a pretty good switch against mech. Actually, I don't even know how BCs do against mech. I feel like they do pretty good.
They do pretty insanely good. Because a Thor against a unit with 3 armor, and he... Wow! No, wait a second, I was wrong. GoOdy's actually getting armor upgrade for his units, and he was being dropped in his main. Not losing many SCVs, just denying a little bit of mining. I'm not sure why he's getting vehicle plating, but anyways, what I was saying is Thor do very little damage against battlecruisers because of the massive armor and them having 4 attacks. So 3 armor means 12 less damage against Thor. So
right.
That took me a while to explain, but go.
I got it. I'm with you. It's also unfortunate GoOdy has the Tech Lab add-on on his starport, so he'd really like to have a reactor on that so he can crank out the Vikings to deal with this. NEXHack is going to move out to clear out his third and then begin to move this. Scan for GoOdy. He's going to see the natural, you know, there's a few units missing there, but the composition looks like what you would expect to see. Marines and tanks.
Yeah, you can't really know how much is behind, if there's like dropships floating around or like even an army a little bit more on the front. So I doubt gonna be in any kind of situation where he thinks of battlecruisers now.
Right. I just really see these battlecruisers coming out, Hack making an attack, and that closing out the game. GoOdy really not in a position to deal with this whatsoever. He's making a single Thor, and that represents the entirety of his anti-air.
Yeah, not really what you want to deal with. Heck should get Yamato cannon, but even if he doesn't get it, he'll be fine.
Continuing to make battlecruisers, he's actually going to wait for number 3. Doesn't look like he's going to wait for number 4.
No, probably
he
not.
is. He's producing number 4. Got his
Maybe
third
he's waiting for Yeah. Yeah, probably waiting for 4. 5 wouldn't make much sense. But GoOdy is pushing out, though. He's probably gonna make use of those battlecruiser prematurely, as he has to. Nice float by a Hack, just securing that base,
Right.
knowing he cannot defend there anyways.
Just giving it up, and I really like that. Blue Flame Hellions moving in, gonna clean everything up. Hack, you know, you really want to reach that critical mass before you reveal them. And are they revealed? They flew in range of the scan. I don't know if GoOdy was watching. His production tab would say that he didn't.
Nah, doesn't look like it. Still not building any anti-air. And now those battlecruisers are
Oh my god, they're so
confrontation
fast
force.
too.
I know, they're crazy fast.
Oh, what a terrible time to siege, unfortunately. Wow, battlecruisers rip apart Thors.
Yeah, look at the hit points. He lost 48 hit points against of 550, and now stimming, trying to catch those tanks before they can make it home safely. But there are a lot of Hellions which could intercept. However, they are completely out of position. What is GoOdy doing with them?
I'm not sure if he wanted to... Oh my god, now sieging up. So he's going to be able to clean up all the Marines. He's won the ground battle, but the battle has taken to the skies as Hack sieges up a few tanks of his own. And there's just no answer for these battle cruisers as they go to work on the siege tanks. Turrets are trying to go up, but battle cruisers kind of LOL at those. GoOdy has switched over to a reactor on his starport, but just no production here. I think he's just kind of flustered a little bit, I think.
Yeah, what can he do now? Getting Vikings against already 5 Vikings out there and a reactor by his opponent too. It's gonna be hard to get air superiority. Moving in now, getting a good shot on those Vikings. He might actually be able to take down all of them, but battlecruisers coming in now strong. Swords are gonna be run out of space to run actually, and I don't know, GoOdy looks pretty dead.
Oh, and GoOdy making an accident here, attacking, trying to break through the siege tanks. outside the choke, and that's going to take all of Goody's siege tanks down. NEXHack is just sitting above the production facilities. He does have the Yamato cannon, and that is going to clean up the Thors. Goody trying to get out some Vikings, but when you have 4 battle cruisers in your main base, that is a difficult thing to clean up, and Goody is forced to call GG, and we have our TeamSpeak TL Open number 19 champion. Third time's the charm for NEXHack. He is going to take home, I believe, $100 courtesy of TeamSpeak. I'm waiting for the voice of God to tell me that's true, and it is. Goody is going to go home with $50 for making it through, it's something like insane, like 10 rounds in the TL Open to make it into the finals, but unfortunately was bested by Hack. And TLO is going to go home with a smile and some new builds to steal.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch those replays again. Probably it's the mule replay as well. But there's probably some tricky things about it too. Like you can maybe send the normal patch where they will just mine perfectly. I'll have a lot of things to read about after I wake up tomorrow again, because it is 2 a.m. and I shall be heading to bed soon. And it was a pleasure to cast with you, like always. Seriously, a lot of fun.
Super fun. Are you going to be doing more casting?
Well, I'll always be available for Team Liquid. Whatever they want from me, I'll be there.
Whatever we want, Hotbid. Whatever we want. So, guys, I think that's going to be it. Keep your eyes on TeamLiquid.net. The TL Open, always an absolutely fantastic and easy tournament to get yourself in if you want some tournament experience. I believe it pretty much runs itself. You upload replays and get your opponent. And, I mean, if you want pretty much an autonomous tournament to try out, I really recommend the TL Open. Sponsored by TeamSpeak. It's been ongoing for a while. Thanks again to the streamers and the crew down in New York City. That is Rich, Hotbid, joined by Wax Angel. And I think that's going to be it. Remember, 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That's Sunday. We are going to have Teal Attack with Total Biscuit and Hotbid grabbing the commentary reins. Sen going to be slapping some newbies down, and that newbie could be you. I think it's going to be on the North American server, but keep your eyes, as always, on TeamLiquid.net. Guys, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.